So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense is on the field for the first time today. Early last year, this was a contender for game of the season. Back and forth, Pitt looked to be dead in the water and somehow found a way to come back. This backyard brawl never disappoints.
It was fantastic. I mean, it was back and forth, high scoring. Both teams got in the 30s, and Pitt needed to deliver late, and they did. They scored 2 TDs in the last 3 minutes. Quarterback went in fuego. It was an unbelievable game.
Yeah, all around, too, for Pittsburgh, right? Because it wasn't just Holstein throwing it. He also led his team in rushing that day. But the defense came away with 2 critical turnovers. That was the difference in this game. The backyard brawl, man. This game is so much fun to watch.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. Makes it past the marker. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm.
Man, you think back to Pat White, Steve Slayton, Noel Devine, all those great players on offense. How much fun Rich Rod's offense was back in the day. I don't know if it's going to look like that right away, David, but you can see why people are really excited.
And it's a totally different look now, right? Like so many guys going into the portal, but you hope it looks like it used to with the explosiveness, with the fun. Obviously, he won a ton of games at that spot, was close to playing for a knack.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Wants to throw. It's Hilton. There's the pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6. Third down coming, and the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Oh, out of space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. got it in the middle. It's White.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Power football with the run. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. He'll throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Mountaineers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the 1st down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other. It means so much for a year of bragging rights, Palmer.
Well, and the hate started in 1895, and every single year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the 2nd half on defense? That's the question.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Barnes. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Finds his tight end. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take... check him out. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Barnes. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to run it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. The Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The quick out. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. On the run, it's White. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Lets it go to the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
Well, I love the defense there. Backs against the wall on 3rd down. You know you're going to see run. You're able to stuff it, and you send a little bit of a message. I know it's early in the game.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle, and maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal. First and goal for the offense. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's the... And he's going to score. Touchdown, West Virginia! The offense did exactly what he might want another play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. Looking for more room. Takes it back to the 20. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Next, going for the goal line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First and 10 for the offense. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. There he goes. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Can the D deny them on second and goal? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws toward the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Touch pass on the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Morgantown will be rocking tonight as if it is ever any other way as the Mountaineers take down Pitt and win the Backyard Brawl. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There is a long and storied history